Greetings. Let's do an energy read, shall we? You know, a lot of weird stuff going on the planet, and that's fine. That's fine. I know a lot of people don't believe in. Hey, what's up, Di? It's me. A lot of people. Yeah, I left her in there for a minute. A lot of people don't believe in a lot of these metaphysical things that are happening. Yeah, the homeless voodoo, that was kind of a concern for me. I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan at all. It's just what it is. And having that energy even in the cards, I mean, aren't we dealing with a lot of displaced families? A lot of homeless situations happening in Texas right now due to some floods. I mean, when you ladies say that every time they used metaphysical means as an attack so that there wouldn't be any physical evidence, but then natural disasters start happening. Said, oh, and now even the atheists believe in God. Go figure. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. And trying to put a puzzle together by myself, that's what it is. It's just what it is. I figured the best thing to do, especially when, my biggest complaint with clients or just people I talk to on the street is how people gaslight their intuition. They do. They want them to second guess. They want them to think that they're crazy. And that's what it is. I mean, we can deal with a bunch of greedy narcissists, people without any education. We can deal with Dr. Hot Tub New Mexico that can spit on that thing after the New Mexico drought, followed by the deluge. Followed by the deluge. That's just what it is. I can't do anything about that. But when you've got readers talking about they've done everything possible to try to take the Earth Angel out, and I want to find that Earth Angel. It's just what if they've done everything to take them out, and they're glowing like the fucking bat signal. It's just what it is. I hear it was a persecution of Pisces. It's what his karmics never learn. They never learn. They do the same old shit over and over again. Every lifetime. That's why it's called the Wheel of Karma or the Wheel of Fortune. They call it the Wheel of Fortune because karma, positive or negative, depending on which way it spins. But when I hear a reader say that Ra is on foot in Texas chasing demons and that Pisces incarnated with Anubis, and they're afraid of Pisces' spiritual protectors. It's just what it is. I think that those are the big red flags of stop, no, and fucking don't immediately. It's just what it is. But you can't do anything about. You're talking about a family of kitty diddlers that don't want their secrets coming to the surface. That's not my family. I don't know of my family doing any kitty diddling. It's what it is. It's what it is. So, and they generally, it's all about the money, kitty diddling for money. And I can't do anything about that. What I can do is go out here in my backyard and continue to ground that negative energy, call back my positive energy, and return everyone's tenfold. Instant karma. It's just what it is. What comes around goes around, and we want everyone to have their own energy. We want them to have their own energy. I know I have put out a lot of energy, and I went around for a year putting out plasma Reiki, and it does amazing things. So it is, and people would, they always want to steal the things that they don't have. I really don't even know the effects of it. I would say maybe a plasma Jose Silva screen. Who knows? It's just what it is. It's what it is. However, they talk about the Earth Angel can do things that nobody else can do, and that's a concern. That's a concern. I guess. Petting Daisy. We have to give Daisy love time. It's just what it is. She was asleep when I came in, so. Hey, oh, let's go do a reading. God us all that is, angels, archangels, ascended masters of the divine white light. Ask that be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. So it is. I mean, you even have the energy in there that the INFJ mind has now jacked up your AI. That's what it is. That's what it is. Do you think it's that hard? Is it that hard? Is it that hard for AI to read Christ consciousness? You think it is? I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. I hear there's an earth angel that gets their downloads directly from the divine. Ouch! And was being used as bait, hidden in plain sight. Man, that's gotta be alarming on your planet, doesn't it? Is that alarming or what? Oh shit, what fell out? The changing consciousness, the power, dancing with the dragon, and nurturing the situation is upside down. They didn't nurture success, power, and the changing consciousness. They didn't, and that's fine. You've got a bunch of, and it's what it is. I mean, covens of witches living off the vitality of Kundalini energy for manifestation instead of developing a connection with the Most High themselves to be on their path. It's like Dolores Cannon said, when you're on your path, you reverse in age. That's what it is. You feel a lot younger. That's what it is. She said the earth angel's got his tongue out like, nah, boo, boo. And I'm like, well, they're amazed that the earth angel is still alive, right? Do we think that's funny? I think it's fucking hilarious. Laughter is the best medicine. Nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. There is no such thing as a coincidence. Everything is a co-created experience with the divine. And that's what it is. I mean, you're talking about blessing blockers. Ooh, nose is itching. Nose is itching on that one. You're talking about blessing blockers, destiny swappers, karmic groups of heathens and hooligans. And it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. You have to forgive them. Forgive them and let them go. They're dipped in karma. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. And I mean, my ulterior motive in all of this was to let the tarot reader say it first, because I know how they like to gaslight your intuition. They just don't believe it. And if you're 10 steps ahead, the INFJ is 10 steps ahead of people. Okay, well, cool. Then that means you're 10 steps ahead. They can't process the information for 10 more fucking steps because they live in the moment too. They live in the moment too. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. However, when I hear homeless voodoo and now the atheists are believing in God, well, that's just what it is. I mean, those on the back end that are watching anything I do, they're starting to see how, natural disasters are being named after karmics on holidays. And that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. I mean, divine judgment's been called, and all I can do is keep ascending. I got to ascend out of that shit. That's what it is. I mean, if the light is triggering the demons, it's only because it's triggering them from up here. Simple enough. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. It's just what it is. I mean, I try not to look down upon anybody, but you have evil people on this planet that look up to the sun and still try to block it out. That doesn't make any sense to me. That doesn't make any sense to me, right? I look up the information on that Allah storm demon that came out in the cards, and wouldn't you know, my address, there is an Allah missing from the corner sign, ALA. You look that shit up, it's a storm demon that wants to devour the sun and the moon. I thought, well, fuck, how does that apply to a Pisces sun Gemini moon? With a satanic cult conjuring demons that destroy shit. It's what it is. I mean, fucking the maths on a metaphysical means, but because it's what? Mythology. It's what it is. They call it demon conjuration for a fucking reason. Okay, great. So we have natural disasters and storms of biblical. That's what it is. You tell me. You tell me. I'm more than welcome to fucking. I'm more than happy to welcome in someone else's fucking energy of a positive nature. It's of a positive nature because it's just what it is. I'm calling back all of my positive energy and returning enough negative energy to probably cause earthquakes and natural disasters named after people that I know. Simple enough. Cards in the upright? No. Cool. We'll flip that shit around. What do we have going on? Oh, yeah. People are all in their emotions, all in their feelers. And I understand. I mean, that was one of the main things I learned was that you're not responsible for how other people feel. You can't control how other people feel. They have to be in control of their own emotions, and it is. As a clairsentient, that's kind of fucked up, but it's what it is. That's why they try to poke the clairsentient. They want a reaction out of the clairsentient, so I just built a shield. That way I don't feel their psychic wet garbage. That's what it is. Because you got to think, most of these people try to pull on your heartstrings or use your empathy against you when they feel like wet psychic garbage. This is what it is. It's that only you can, man, do I feel like wet psychic garbage? And if you feel like you're wet psychic garbage, it's because you are. So the top row is the 5D moving down through time and space into the 3D. Yep, look at that. Spiritually, women are upside down in the past. And that's what it is. They don't believe in any of this woo-woo shit, and I was right there with them in the beginning. Let me tell you, however, a near-death experience and, oh my God, this motherfucker is not real, will change all of that spiritual outlook in a flash. Look at that, intuition. Moving forward. Yeah, we're not worried about none of this. That's what it is. I mean, you've got all this energy in the cards of people wanting to get back into the Earth Angels umbrella protection. Okay, where are the other Earth Angels with umbrellas of protection? Because I want to take my umbrella of protection and be fucking sitting by the pool with another Earth Angel. They got their umbrella protection. I got my own. It's an equal energy exchange. I don't have to fucking sit back and worry about somebody having to cause me karma because they got their own umbrella of protection. That's just the route that we're going at this point. Moving forward, yeah, harmony and balance. It's just what it is. You got to keep in mind, a holy person does not mean fucking good. That shit means whole. That's what it is. Right? The darker you've gone, the brighter the light. How far in that tunnel are you right now? There's light at the end of the tunnel. Look at that shit. However, I do believe wholeheartedly what they said in the beginning of all of this. If you are not the light at the end of the tunnel, you are walking towards a train. Granted, and is the Karma Earth Angel a train? Absolutely, but the hate train is over there, and it's what it is. I chose to be the magic mirror. It's what it is. Oh shit, I'm looking at myself. That's what it is. It's what it is. And having that energy, seeing the comments, and then hearing the reader say, Pisces, you have kept receipts on everything that these people have done to you. Great, then I'm now looking for those Pisces that have the receipts that are glowing like a spotlight at the end of the tunnel. It's just what it is. We have to worry about those Pisces. They seem to be indestructible. They have an umbrella of protection. That's got to be awesome. Yeah, it's the Earth Angel. That's what it is, the Bodhisattva. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. You've got reader after reader that is talking about them using voodoo to try to block a divine union. A union with the divine. A crown activation to get your downloads for the Most High. Because they didn't want to be exposed for the shit they did with your kids in the fucking dark. Simple enough. Prove me wrong. And so I can be wrong. I can be wrong. They're good. They're traveling around from practitioner to practitioner doing voodoo and all kinds of weird shit for some reason. And I mean, the only physical evidence I have with homeless voodoo involving children and attacking a mystic INFJ Earth Angel is Camp Mystic in Texas. So, I mean, it's what it is. Who knows what the fuck these people are doing? You're talking about religious cults, and wouldn't you know that was an elite camp with the elite rich bloodline, and okay, we were kind of looking for that shit a month before it happened, weren't we? Yeah, and they're fighting. Whoo, they're fighting mad, aren't they? That's what it is. That's what it is. And there's nothing better than hearing, oh, yeah, the intuitives don't have all of the facts. Well, right, because if we're 10 steps ahead, we don't have the facts until they fucking happen 10 steps later. You make the prediction, and then you have to wait and watch it happen. Look at that. Prayers have been answered. That's what it is. I mean, as shocking as that is, people never thought that they would see divine judgment. Okay, great. It probably wouldn't have happened so soon if they weren't using ancient Egyptian unalive magic on an earth angel. That calls judgment. Holy shit. That's what it is. 5D to 3D split. Okay, great. That's what it is. You got people holding on to my energy. I'm vibrating the shit. Whatever cord they attach to me, I vibrate the shit out of that. I understand how psychic cords work. That's what it is. And if it's a karmic lesson for them, I'm shielded from that, but I'm vibrating the shit out of it. I'm shaking the shit out of their whole system. They don't understand how energy. Look into psychic cords and how they work. When you have a karmic cord attached to you, well, let's see, I'm kind of a karma earth angel and people keep projecting, and I allow the positive energy to come through my shield with the negative energy sludging down off the side, going down into the earth. So if I've got all this negative energy coming at me and I'm transmuting it off of my shield down into the earth and absorbing the positive energy for my own healing, for my own manifestations. Oh, they don't like that. They don't like that. Well, it's a fucking class. They have no class. I don't care what people like when they don't have the class or made the investment in themselves. Simple enough. Right? That's the problem that they have with me. But we'll still challenge you. We'll still gaslight your intuition. We'll still tell you that class doesn't exist. This is what, they can tell you fucking anything. Yeah, but when you have the experience, it's just what it is. Right? And I've dealt with these arrogant fucks that think that they can abuse their power. Great. Now they got natural disasters right where they sit. Right where they sit, bad shit is happening. And I can't do anything about that. It's just what it is. They were taught their whole life that, oh man, that's bad. That's the shit. Yeah, now cool. Go sit in your bad shit. Show some gratitude. Show some gratitude to these upside down women. It's just what it is. I mean, and I do not agree with human trafficking or black market people sales in any way, shape, or form. But when see something, say something isn't accepted by the intuitive in New Mexico, thank God for the drought that you got. Show some gratitude. Then God gave you a deluge in New Mexico. Thank you, Dr. Hopton. Now you don't have to spit on that poison. You can take that woman and dip her in the water before you sell her to an island. With the children. Intuitive awareness in the upright. Oh, look at that. Spirit is on the case. Thank you for that, Spirit. I don't hold a grudge, but I'm sure New Mexico is pretty pissed about going from a deluge from fucking a drought to a deluge. I hear Tatum, New Mexico got fucking rain. That's what it is. And God made it rain on Tatum, did it? That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. It's just what it is. However, when you have a deluge in New Mexico and they don't believe that human trafficking is going on, but yet they believe in poison and intuitives, they do believe in that shit. Cool, I believe Dr. Hawk, the foreign fuck poisoning Americans, can spit on that thing before he feeds it to you, or just dip the women in the deluge before you sell them. It's what it is. It saves the pimp's time. It's just what it is. Fucking no worries about this dumb shit. It got no love. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. You've got the sun shining down on all of the energies imaginable in tarot, and the whole world is just in a fucking uproar. Cool. So that means that everything they would have to do to ascend which is remove the fear and forgive. They're now dipped in. They're now full of fear with Dorothy summoning fucking Jinn. This is what it is. You can't do. I can't sit here and tell you that a tarot reader didn't call them out by name and that I didn't have a conversation with the chick about fucking entity removal. Okay, cool. Well, that must be Jinn possession. Makes sense now. Harmony and balance is in the upright. That's what it is. Yeah, we're not changing our mind. We don't have to. That's what it is. We're trying to figure out dark magicians' tricks. Okay, great. We're trying to figure out black magic. Okay, we're trying to figure out voodoo. Cool. I play with Reiki teddy bears and Reiki with 5-star reviews. They can't do that. Yeah, this karmic didn't want you. It's what it is, right? You've got multiple different kinds of readers. My favorite ones are the ones that can't be bought, can't be bribed, can't be fucked with. It's just what it is, because there's a lot of that. And it's very, very simple. They go into the reader who is doing private readings. They offer them something to control the narrative, to save their own ass and put themselves and everyone else at risk because, oh, my witchcraft works, even though it's an earth angel. That's what it is. They took the devil's bait for cash. That's what it is. You got wealth underneath the earth angel. Imagine that. You think they did? You think they took bribes trying to sacrifice a divinely protected being? Imagine that. Imagine that. That's what it is. Spirit is fighting that shit with success. That's what it is. They say Pisces ancestors don't play. Okay, great. With who? That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Prayers have been answered and it's being supported by those in their ego. That's what it is. They operated out of sheer ego, and that is Spirit answering our prayers because of narcissists with entity attachments. Plain and simple. YouTube video after YouTube video will tell you about these. They do. Their image is based on what? One of the 7 deadly sins, one of the spirits of influence. It influences their greed, their gluttony. Right? They have to have money and power and a narcissistic supply to support it. Show some gratitude. That's what it is. Energy exchanges in the upright. Intuition on top of spirit invocation. So our intuition is on point about them invoking spirits. That's what it is. They can't be conjuring demons and may not be summoning angels. It's just what it is. It's the opposition. No compassion. We have no compassion for that shit. Right? Love always wins, and they're pissed off about it. It's what it is. I got no love for that shit. That's what it is. It got no fear. Right? It doesn't exist. That shit doesn't exist to me. My love that always wins, that doesn't exist to them. Cool. So they're black magic. That shit doesn't exist to me. We're not worried about those with no love. Look at that. Women who can teach you anything are stepping up to the plate. Imagine that. Congratulations. You want to trigger my demon? Make an appointment and come to me and tell me I second guessed my intuition. They told me I was crazy. I've got these paranormal experiences happening to me, and no one will listen. Or when I do share with them, they tell me that I am crazy. Yes, sweetheart, male or female. When you're second guessing your intuition and they're telling you that you are crazy, what the fuck kind of person wants someone crazy around them? That's what it is. They're gaslighting you. Plain and simple. Right? Making you feel crazy because they got caught. Simple enough. I have a conversation with someone last night and explained that to them, and their entire life flashed before their eyes. Every time that had ever happened to them, they were now sitting there pondering, oh shit, that makes a lot of sense about, and you could just see the gears turning. The gears were turning. How many times have I? That's what it is. When an empath runs into another empath out in the wild, their eyes light up. Oh shit, he's one of those. He's like me. Oh. Changing consciousness, what it is. Right? Masculines are starting to see that women who can teach you everything are pushing them forward. That's what it is. You're talking about gifted energy readers. Right? The energy exchange is in the upright, but there's no compassion for women who can teach you anything. But yet these men stand in the upright underneath, they're not changing their mind, fucking gaslighting tactics for harmony and balance. That is their harmony and balance, is not getting fucking caught. Because their emotions are now, and their emotions are in jeopardy, but it's okay to fuck with yours. Earth Angel's in the upright, Wealth is in the upright, Master's in the upright. Thank you, Mikao Yasui. It's just what it is. I mean, you got to think, that is the energy across the collective. The devil went down to Georgia and a band of demons joined in thinking they were going to get cash and prizes for trying to sacrifice an earth angel, right? And now God is flooding entire towns. There's drought, there's famine, there's sickness, and Pisces, bunch of frenemies. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about these people running around. That's what it is. Think about it. Look to the right. Look to the left. Are they triggered? Fine. You're not responsible for triggered demons. If they're chasing their tail, stomping their hooves, banging their horns on the wall, that's what it is. You can't do anything. Punch in the air. Oh, no. Forgive them. Not for you, or not for them, for you. That's what it is. Forgive myself for fucking sitting here and putting up with a tail-tasting, hoof-stomping, horn-banging demon. We're all one. Just gotta remove the negative energy. That's what it is. Right? You got to keep in mind, these people do not give a shit who they hurt. It's a death cult. Right? They wanted to see their unalive magic work. So they tried it on an earth angel. It did not work on the earth angel. That doesn't mean it didn't work. It went back on them. Went out into that energy has to go somewhere. When a reader tells you that everything that they send bounces off of my shield, okay, then where the fuck does it go? The neighbor's house? You think fire magic bounced off to the neighbor's house? That's what it is. So, got an energy exchange in the upright. Yep, nothing they ever do will grow again. Upside down women in the spiritual community can show gratitude to the energy exchange of nothing they ever do will grow again. Their witchcraft is backfiring. They're fucking stuck. They're stuck in a rut of, oh shit, intuition's caught us. Spirit's been invoked. Pisces ancestors don't play. There's no compassion for that shit. Karma angels are at their door. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. You got to keep it. How many readers are telling you that they have been told repeatedly, stop, no, and don't? Cool. So my entire outlook on all of it was to take a step back, do something different until fucking stop, no, and don't was respected in the spiritual community. Right? Because now there's whole towns permanently stopped. Into 900 earthquakes in China permanently don't. So it is. God said stop. The fucking flood hit. God said no to your flow. Was it wiped away a whole bloodline of elite rich religious kids? Okay. We told you that a month before it happened. But yet Tarot's the devil. Why didn't God take away Tarot instead of your kids at Camp Mystic? That's what it is. And then that's my question. What kind of elite shit was going on with those kids? We already know what rich men do on an island with your kids. That's what it is. However, I made no judgment. All I can do is give you the puzzle pieces when the puzzle piece gets handed to me. I can just keep putting the picture together. And we'll never figure out God anyway. I knew that coming into this. That's something they say at Higher Balance Institute. When you're trying to explain spiritual phenomenon because you're some kind of fucking egotistical perfectionist, why would you even want to? It's a miracle. Just accept the shit as a miracle and keep it moving. right? Hell, all I believe in is miracles, and now people who weren't miracles in my life are named after natural disasters. Imagine that. That's what it is. We are not worried about there being no love around women who can teach you anything. That's what it is. Truth is coming out. That's what it is. Thank you, tarot. Well, yeah, I keep hearing Tasha's name mentioned a lot of the times in the tarot, whether it's this Tasha or not. Right? When I hear that name, the first thing I think about is the young lady who was working at the adult daycare, a QHHT practitioner friend of mine, working at the adult daycare, volunteering. One of the older gentlemen talking to her about holistic remedies, working with crystals, right? Fucking herbs. They were talking about all kinds of shit. QHHT, right? And the self-righteous Southern Baptist, who knows, come walking by and heard it. The fucking Karen, Petty Betty. And before Tasha got home, she had an email from that Petty Betty director in the Bible Belt of Texas. We won't be needing your volunteer services anymore, talking about witchcraft with... She's like... He was talking to me. He asked me a question. She was knowledgeable about something he was interested in, which started a conversation. But Petty Betty fucking Dr. Hawk didn't believe in that shit. He believed in fucking oppressing the elderly people at the fucking adult daycare. They can't talk about the things they want to hear. Their freedom of speech is not allowed at the adult daycare. Fucking masculines and the upright fucking families are being ripped apart. Imagine that. It's just what it is. Birds of a feather flock together. It's what it is. Well, when I see masculines in the upright that won't change their mind underneath harmony and balance and fucked up emotions, you think it's got anything to do with the wrong dead dad for Thanksgiving? Earth Angel's in the upright. Wealth is in the upright. Hey, which one did you pull off? Remove negative energy. That's what it is. She yanked negative energy right off the table. Master's in the upright. Here's my card. Higher consciousness. In the upright or not. You can always take my card or fucking leave it. It's that simple. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews. Fucking spirit war angels, right? On the spiritual realm, anger is upside down. It's a spiritual war. It's on over an upright earth angel. Oh yeah, the Pisces ancestors don't play. Our prayers have been answered. Dragons are involved. Sovereignty card over a bunch of frenemies. Sounds like karma to me. And an 8-year cycle. This isn't going to be a fucking walk in the park, right? When they talk about Pisces just finished an 8-year cycle and now new level, new devils, yes, that means the whole fucking group, the whole collaboration, everything they put that Earth Angel through for 8 years, now they have to get through everything that we've already completed with 5-star reviews. Look at that. Put your heart into your work. Frenemies. 8 years of groups of karma amongst frenemies. That's what it is. Trigger demons will have to fucking band together. They will have to ascend together. Or not. Or descend together. Either way. Either way, we win. So, it's what it is. Prayers have been answered. People are in their ego. We're removing that negative energy and we're calling our power back. That's what it is. When you hear a reader say that the Empress is calling back her energy, fucking, it's what it is. Flip that shit around. It's masculine and feminine energy from somebody that uses both sides of their brain split right down the middle. Yet you've got left and right-handed people can't figuring out how the fuck Pisces does it. With both sides of my brain, that's how I do it. That's what it is. Prayers have been answered. Now we have a nurture card. That's what it is. We will be continuing to nurture things going forward while people in their ego fucking death cult initiation. I can't do anything about that. Isn't that the energy in the cards that they were trying to be initiated into a death cult, right? By sacrificing an earth angel, and now they're stuck in the land of natural disasters and fucking who knows what else? Yeah, health is in the upright. Focus on your health as we continue forward. And yes, our manifestation we're on our destiny. Pisces, you were their karma. Cool. That means we've been on our destined path. That's what it is. When that life path 8 earth angel pops into your reality, it is a lesson or a blessing in 3s with karma or dharma tenfold. Cool. What do they pick? Karma every time. Every time. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. Right? And then that's the biggest problem that you're going to run into with this 3D to 5D split. 3D, you can't see behind me. Right? It's good or bad. It's left or right. Front, no back. You can't see what's behind me. The 4th dimension is time and space. How long it takes for me to shake your hand. 5th dimension, contact, the manifestation of a handshake. That's simple. That's what it is. Reiki transcends all time and space. You're sending energy over time and space, and you're feeling the energy heal you through the TV screen. Reiki for tooth pain. Oh, no, I don't have to drive to a dentist. I don't have to drive for Tylenol, Phenol. That's what it is. Y'all have a beautiful day. And it's what it is. I mean, now we are at the precipice. Now we are at the focus on yourself, keep raising your vibration, It's always darkest before the dawn. Every cloud has a silver surfer now that's here to destroy the planet. That's what it is. That's what it is. We have to go deal with Daisy. Namaste.